Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. Last time we made our way finally to the Papal State. And this guy, we spoke with him, he is going to let the Pope know that we are here. But of course Elena wants to clean up first, so we need to spend the night, which is why I didn't go into the inn, even though you're more than welcome to go in there as long as you don't select stay the night. You will not be automatically thrown into cutscenes. So I had to run all the way back from halfway through the mountains. But oh well, no biggie. Anyway, we can buy some stuff. We should probably do that. Claymore, actually not really a good choice. Well, yeah, it's not really a good choice in general. It's only 5 better than the weapon he has now, and the one he has now is effective against humanoids, so we might as well keep that. This is better than what she has, but she's not going to be using the weapon's ability. I don't think I've even shown that off, but basically if you select her weapon in battle, it will do whatever it says. In this case, it'll cast Cure. This again is only 5 better than what she has, and I'm not really using her for normal attacking, so let's just pass on that. This is 10 better, so I think that's actually worthwhile. Sister's Robe. These are better. They're about 10 better on defense, a little less on Rowan there because Rowan had the Mirage clothes on. Oop. And the Sister's Hat. I'm actually going to buy this for everybody because, well, in all honesty, it's better than what everybody has. Even the Ogre Helms that I have that are more defense, they have 5 less defense, or they have 5 more defense than the Sister's Hat, no resistance, and they minus 5 move. Not that the move really matters, but anyway, we are also going to pick up 1 extra of... No, I'm all out of money? Well, that was fast. I'll have to pick one of those up in a moment. I should probably sell some of my excess stuff. Noting around here, we have some new of these, so let's buy 5 of each of those. We'll probably never use them, but we might as well have some protection against it. And I would also buy 10 of those. That's probably good. Fresh sandwich, I don't really care for. Pretty much none of the other stuff we can buy here is of any real value. I am going to sell a whole bunch of excess stuff, and I'll show you what I keep, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back, and we've got a whack ton more money because I finally went to sell all the stuff that I've been holding on to for pretty much the entire game. So we're going to buy 1 extra of those for a certain winged character that we'll get back later. And let's see, you may want to pick up 1 of each of these. In fact, since I have the extra money now, I will. I will probably never use them, but they're there. You may want to take a look at what I have left over. I've sold pretty much all of the old healing healing items, any extraneous, there's a couple different things that were curing paralysis and poison and sleep and all this other stuff. Plus there's a bunch of other things that I just don't care about. I sold most of my excess weapons, which is where most of the money came from, and a lot of my excess equipment. You may want to keep, I'm keeping anything with resistance on there, paralysis, the evasion clothes are good, or illusion, whatever. Those, might as well keep that, and it's decently in terms of defense, so might as well keep that as well. The only thing in here that I sold was a couple of crappy defense items at the bottom, as well as the pretty rings or pretty bracelets or necklaces or whatever it is that I got there as a random drop from one of the enemies a little while back. Okay, now let's start talking to people because that's going to encompass most of this episode because there's a lot of people to talk to. I am skipping over a bunch of them because not all of them are interesting. This guy is important to talk to if you want a particular item later. It's not valuable and we'll never use it, but we're going to get it. So if you talk to this guy, he says stuff about, succumbing to drink and all this other stuff, wanting to do something, to make himself better in the eyes of his son, Mark. Keep that in mind for, no, it's the next town. Yeah, just keep in mind for the next town. What are you talking about? Squeak Boz. Squeak? but they're going to be something stupid, aren't they? Or they're just going to be sheep. No, we haven't been there yet. They're cute, huh? Well, even though it's kind of hard to tell based on this is where the road is, it's hidden right behind the inn. Very easy to miss on your first time playing through. Speaking from experience. Okay, I can't turn the camera anymore, but that's supposed to be cute? Seriously, this is cute? It looks like a combination of a rat, some horned demon, and a sheep. Not really. They're actually kind of scary. Each one has a different line of dialogue. I'm not going to talk to them all. It's going to take way too long. Anyway, many of the people around here have the same kind of idea as a lot of the people in this area. So we're going to talk to these people and almost nobody else indoors. There's like maybe 5 people indoors we'll talk to, and the rest of them outside are kind of interesting. So we will talk to them, but the people inside, not really important. Basically, our character reactions to the people I won't be talking to are pretty much encompassed here. Ryudo not wanting anything to do with all of these people who believe in God. Elena, of course, supporting pretty much anything they do. And Merrick really doesn't say all that much, but Rowan just seems to be interested in what's going on and trying to kind of figure out what all these people are talking about and their point of view and all this stuff. Yeah, he seems interested in pretty much any story anyone will tell him. He turned the clouds into animals and set... This game is stupid! Yeah, I think you'll make it without that. Oh, this game is ridiculous. There should be one more person around here I want to talk to. Where is he? Is that you? Yeah, I believe I haven't spoken to you yet. Unless your job takes you there. Do almost anything for gold. Someday they'll be safe and we'll climb again. Sure. Alright, let's see if I can find the way out of here now. Unfortunately, the way it's this way, I think. Yeah, because there's no mini-map and because you can't really see the edge of the area and they've limited your camera rotation in that screen for some reason. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out where you are. You have fresh bread and sweet bomb milk. God damn, really? Oh, this game is weird. We're about to eat, aren't we? Cheer up. Oh, okay. This is the bakery. Okay, yeah, this is the bakery. It's not so much just a bakery as it is a point that gives out free food to the homeless. So it's kind of like a shelter or something like that. I'm not sure if they have like beds or anything in here, but part of it is to share the bread with the poor and unemployed. That is probably true. Always teasing other people when you open your mouth. Probably because he's comic relief. It's kind of odd that they made the main character your comic relief in this game. Well, isn't that nice of them? I'm kind of skimming through the dialogue. We don't need to read every single word of it. If you really want to, there is a pause button, or depending on how YouTube is working today, the spacebar tends to work for that. Sometimes it goes down a page for no apparent reason. I watched some video that explained, yeah, I don't think that's what he does. forlorn face. Makes me think of the Forlorn Ruins or in the Blind Forest, but mainly just because I replayed that recently. Anyway, let's talk to you. What was I saying? Something about something? I can't remember. My brain, it does not work. So, get a job. You ain't cut out to work. Well, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't be cut out to work either. But until then, I'm gonna fake my way through it. They never change. I'm gonna stay out of what my opinions are of, you know, homeless and giving money to the homeless and all this other stuff, because that's just bound to crack open a can of worms that I don't want to deal with. So let's leave that out of our JRPG, shall we? Real scary stuff. You wouldn't believe how scary it is. But this country will be fine because Lord Grandia is protecting us. That is pretty much the opinion of everyone in this town. They think they're above everyone else, that this place is overly blessed, and that they have nothing to worry about. That's people. If it's true, yeah. What about you? Left the world peacefully, and I thank Lord Grandia for that. Not exactly what she said, but I see where you're going with this. Yeah. Sure you won't. Most of the people outside are at least somewhat interesting. Most of them say kind of the same thing. The kid's talking about using mountains as a staircase for that gigantic god. I think there's one interesting line from Merrick here. Yeah, he is pretty creative. Let's see. No. Well, I'll talk to you. You're kind of funny. Ooh, it's a geohound. He's kind of cute. Already got a girlfriend. I have employed Ryudo as my bodyguard. While that duty may be complete, it does not mean that we are. Poor dear. Need some comforting, do you? No. Do you realize? Oh, yeah, silver hair. Yeah. Old lady. Okay, sure. You have fun. Just stay away from me, please. You can talk to the wife. There's some somewhat interesting conversation there. This guy works on... Actually, I'll talk to her as well. This guy's more important. But basically, he's the architecture design, or like the creative design for a lot of the weird stuff in the town as far as architecture and some other stuff goes, so... Pope understands and values my artistic spirit as an architect who is faithful to church tradition. To hear that, Pope Zera's understanding. Maybe he'll understand all about the meddling you did. Much more understanding than some impatient geohounds that I know. This one singular line is the entire reason why I came into this house. I wonder, could this be our last argument? And that kind of sums up Elena's thoughts coming into this town and what you'll hear from a lot of the people. She's wondering if this is the end because, for all intents and purposes, it is the end. This is the end of the journey that she set out to do. She decided to come here and hopefully get demon exorcised or cured or whatever you want to call it. But she's having misgivings because she's grown to like the people that she's traveling with, even though they are assholes. Whatever. I could talk to the other one. There's just more weird dialogue over there. It's not super important. And pretty much all the houses contain people that aren't particularly interesting to talk to. So, tools of the trade. Do you have anything else interesting to say? Geohound. I don't think I talked to this guy when I came in here half an hour ago. Yeah, as you can see, they're kind of spoiled in terms of what they get to deal with. You get to polish the statue, which there, you get kind of the image in there of the statue there. Well, there was one. Wasn't that the one that Millennia destroyed, though? Ouch. There's an interesting idea, taking a look at the different images of, you know, religion in the different towns as you go by. It's not something that I've personally been focusing on, but it would be something that would be interesting to someone like Elena, or even Rowan seems particularly interested in a lot of this kind of stuff. Cheerful and bright. But yeah, she's again expressing that she's not too sure about how this is working out. So this is the cathedral. We're not supposed to go here yet. But let's just pop up. She says, no, we're not going to do that now. So we're going to go back to town. There's people up there. But take a look at the ground. It makes sense. When we came into this town, everything was covered in snow. There is no snow on the ground. Wait a minute, what? I always just find that amusing. Did I talk to you already? Been to the Siram Kingdom over the other side of the Rowell Hills. Rowell, whatever. It's a nice country. It's a bit too rambunctious for older folks. They like to party it up over there, festivals and whatnot. I have heard that. What about you? Celine, well, we've met you, yeah. The Inquisitor who investigates heretics. How do you know her, though? I mean, she's amazing. Sounds about right. Yeah, sure. Mild-mannered. Saintly smile. Image of love and kindness. Who are you talking about? I saw the devil in different clothes. Yeah, well, no. We're not going to talk about that. She'd purify you before you could think another thought. Oh, Ryudo is so much fun, and there's no point going in there. Oh yeah, this one's pointless. She just keeps forgetting what she wants to ask Elena. Over and over again, there's like 3 or 4 lines of dialogue there. It's kind of pointless, but... Anyway, let us talk to you. Holy Light and the Light of Lord Grannis. Each is divided into several volumes. If you wish to read them, start from the left side of the shelf. But if you continue to talk to her, you are free to read any of the books in the building. You cannot check any out. Certain activities are prohibited in the building. Please refrain from writing in the books and do speak softly. Makes sense. There is no sunbathing, no napping since the books get no foot. What? Yeah, eating, drinking. Seriously, look at all this stuff. Fortune or mushy. Wait, what? I think you're insane. No violence. That includes punches, kicks, tackles, shoulder throws. Shouldn't it be shoulder tackles and then like, I don't know, suplexes or something? I don't know. I'm thinking wrestling again. But yeah, there's no actual limit to the number of activities prohibited in this building. Do you understand them? Wait, what? No! He's looking at it as if it's a joke. I'm not sure if it is or not, or if he's just being an idiot. But anyway, let's talk to you real quick. Yes, this is primarily what Rowan is interested in the city. That's fine. Kind of like the people at Chapters near my house. Every time I go to Chapters, I just see people sitting there, and it's like, instead of buying the book, they'll just sit there for like 4 hours and read the damn book. And I just look at it, it's like, do you not have anything better to do? How did Chapters let you do that? But anyway, I'm going off on a rant, but just because I was there the other day and I saw it, I still don't get it. I would much rather just buy the book and go home and read it. But anyway, that, and I don't have 4 hours to sit around in a shop. Anyway, in order to go through all these, we just need to talk to the bookshelves. There are 5 of them. We'll start that in the beginning of the next episode because I'm running a little long and I don't really want to run too much longer. And I have to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. Which normally wouldn't be a bad thing except for the fact that I've gotten to record 1 episode all weekend. So hopefully I can find time to get a few more done before Friday rolls along. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.